Hi friends, good day. Thank you so very much for joining me. Today I would like to talk about transforming your home into a literacy rich environment for your children. Having your home literacy rich will aid your child into speaking early, into reading early, into writing early, into using the brain early, being a much quicker child. So it is very important as a stay-home mom or dad to transition your home as best as possible into a literacy rich environment. Now, you would ask the question, what does literacy rich mean? Literacy rich emphasizes the importance of speaking, of reading, and of writing. So therefore you want to select materials and place them in your home that will promote and foster language and literacy opportunities. So let's jump right into it. What I've done for you today, what I'm going to be doing for you today is just to show you what I have done to my home. Good girl. I'm coming around there. What I have done to my home to foster language and literacy development in my home for my children. Behind me is one such example. This is I created this chart simply by just going on to Google and printing off the pictures of the various animals, and then I went onto my computer and typed the name of each animal, and I just created this using a Bristol board, and I call it Our Animals Chart. Now my children, what they do is they will come to the chart and they look at the animals. In the beginning, my daughter, she didn't know what the animals were, and she would ask me, what's that, what's that, what's that, what's that, until she's able to identify all the animals. So she will come here sometimes and she will look at the koala bear, look at the duck, and she would say duck, says quack, quack. The animals that she knows the sounds of, she will say what they are. Cow says moo, moo. Squirrel says squeak, squeak. So she knows the animals and she will say what they are. So this is one example of transitioning your home into a literacy rich environment. Come on, let me show you the rest of our house. So another way that I have transitioned my home into a literacy rich environment is I added this whiteboard on the wall. Every day I write what you can see there. Today is the day, the month, and the date. Each day I do that. And then my children, they will use the dry erase markers to just express themselves on the board. They just basically come here. Mostly my 2-year-old, she will come here every day and she just expresses herself. She uses the various colors, she writes, she draws, she does whatever she wants to do on this dry erase board. Another example of transforming your home into a literacy rich environment is providing a space in the home where your children can color or paint. Now, I do this in my kitchen, right by my sink, because it's just a wall that I borrow, and every day I would put up a fresh piece of paper, and then my daughter would select the colors that she wants, and then she would paint on the paper. Once she's done painting, then I have to go ahead and clean the wall if there's any paint that went on the wall. You have to do that every day. I know it's a lot of work. Believe me when I tell you it's a lot of work, but you want to give your children opportunities to express themselves, to speak, to read and to write. And this is one such example, one such opportunity for them to do this. Like I said, it's lots of work because you're gonna have to clean the wall every day. I do that every day. Sometimes there's paint spills on the floor.
See?
What color? What color did you make? What color is this?
Orange.
Orange. You made orange. Do you remember what two colors you used to make orange?
Yeah.
What colors?
Red.
Red, and what other color?
Blue.
You used red and blue to make orange? Are you sure?
Yes.
Was it red and yellow? Was it? Yes. So it's a lot of work to do the cleanup, but it is definitely something that you can do. You don't have to. This is one example that I use to ensure that my home is literacy rich. I purchased these letter stickers. They're letters, they're numbers, and they're also shapes. I purchased all of these at Walmart. So you could go to your local Walmart store and pick them up. They're quite reasonable. I think they were under $10. I've purchased them months or maybe over a year ago, but they are very good in introducing your children to letters, to numbers, and to shapes. So my daughter, again, she will come here when I'm in the kitchen doing work, and she will just pick. They're magnetized, by the way, so she will just put them on the refrigerator, and she knows the letters, she knows the numbers, and some of the shapes she knows. So while she's putting one on the board, on the refrigerator, she will say whether star, or she will say D, or she will say Q, or she will say triangle. So she knows some of the shapes, not all of the shapes, because some of the shapes are various different types of triangles. But she will come here when I'm in the kitchen, and she will just engage herself with these shapes, numbers, and letters that I have right here by the refrigerator, and she just engages herself here.
The W. And the star and the shapes. And the P and the shapes. I and the shapes. And the shapes. The shapes. And the X. And X. And the Y and the Z. No more. No more. A, B, 4.
You also want to give your children opportunities to write. In my home, I have this small table, and on the table, I have writing materials. I have markers, and I have paper. And whenever she's ready, she will come, she will sit, and she's write. In order to encourage her writing, I will sit with her and I will initiate some writing activities. Whether I will write a letter and encourage her to follow the letters. She's 2 years old, so she's unable to write curvy letters like S or J, but the straight letters like A and E and F and L and K, those are the letters that we're working on. Those are the letters that she's writing because they're easier to form as opposed to her trying to form curvy letters. You should also ensure that you have lots of writing materials available to your children, not placed in a corner where they can't reach it, but writing materials that are out and ready for them to write whenever they are ready to write. So I have, as you can see, lots of pencils. I have other types of crayons here and pencil crayons available. One other way that you can ensure that your home is language and literacy rich is to ensure that your children have lots of opportunities to read books, whether they are reading the books or you are reading the books to them. So you have lots of books available at their fingertips. On the floor, I have 2 bins and they're filled with books. And my daughter or my son, he will come or she will come, grab a book, have me sit and read the book to them. Sometimes they will just pick a book and go through the book by themselves, reciting what they remember from the stories that we have read in the book. So ensuring that you present opportunities to your children where they can go to books, read books, look at pictures easily. It's also another way to ensure that your home is a literacy rich environment. And finally, the last way that I know you can transform your home into a literacy rich environment would be to label all the items that you have in your home. So for example, your couch, you would label couch. Television, on top of the television you could put a sticker there that says television. Chairs, you can label the chairs and say chairs. Dining table, you say dining table. Refrigerator, you say refrigerator. Stove, you say stove. Door, you say door. Doorknob, you say doorknob. Picture frames. So you could go through your home and label everything inside the home. That also is ensuring that your home is a literacy rich environment. The only drawback I find with that, because I did that in the beginning when my daughter was younger, and she would rip those labels off. So over time, I just decided that, you know what, maybe that's not good for my home. It could be good for your home, but it wasn't good for mine. But that is also one way that you can go about transforming your home into a literacy rich environment. Thank you all so very much for joining me today. It was a pleasure journeying with you. If you liked the video, again, thumbs up. If you didn't like it for whatever reason, a thumbs down. However, as always, if you do give the video a thumbs down, I would be grateful if you could provide a comment in the comment section as to why the video was a thumbs down for you. And so that will afford me an opportunity to ensure that my videos going forward. Okay? If it's the first time you're joining me on my channel, welcome. Thank you so very much for joining. And if you are a regular visitor to my channel, how about you considering subscribing? I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. And once you've done that, click the notification bell, so once I upload a video, you are the first to get it. So consider doing that if you have not yet done so. For all those who have subscribed to my channel, I thank you so very much for subscribing. If you have any particular thing that you'd like for me to talk about, that you'd like for me to put forward, please comment in the comment section below and I will create a video for that. Thank you so very much for joining, and I will see you soon. Bye.